Hey everybody, Lex DeVille here, back for another lesson. This one's going to be talking about the purpose of a proposal. So what is the purpose of a proposal? I think that anyone watching this video is probably smart enough to know that a proposal is something you send that is intended to get a client to respond to you so that you can move forward to the next stage of your Upwork interview. You can actually start an interview and then you can hopefully close a sale and start working and make money. And that's kind of the process. But what is an Upwork proposal? What is a proposal when we peel back the layers and we look at what is underneath that outer shell? There's more to a proposal than meets the eye. So every proposal is not like, it's not like there's a proposal and then we clone proposals. We're not cloning sheep here, okay? That's not what a proposal is. And if you approach it that way, it's not going to work. We'll talk about that a little more here in a little bit. Why cloning proposals like you clone sheep is not going to turn out well for you. So when you get into a proposal, this is not just something you send off to clients and hope that they read and maybe respond to. When you send a proposal, you are sending a message to the client. You are sending a communication. And what is communication for? If you understand what communication is for, you understand that communication is a way of establishing relationships. So communication establishes relationships. We communicate with other people. Sometimes we communicate with ourselves, but on Upwork with proposals, we're communicating with the client in order to establish a new relationship. They don't know you yet, and you don't know them yet. So you have to say things that make them want to respond to you, and in doing so, you can begin your new relationship. But if you don't approach it like that, then you kind of end up having trouble with your proposals, because why would somebody respond to you if it's clear that you don't want to establish a relationship with them? As a business owner, business owners are looking for people who can solve their problems. We'll talk about that in the You Focus section, but business owners want people who can solve their problems. They want to feel good about being around you. They want to feel good with their choices. Nobody wants to feel stupid. So when you send a templated proposal, then you kind of run into some trouble. But the proposal itself is for the purpose of establishing a relationship. It's for sending a communication and establishing the beginning of a relationship. So you have to treat it as such. You wouldn't go, imagine that there is someone who you've got a crush on. You've got a crush on someone, a schoolgirl, schoolboy crush, and you want to talk to that person. You want to establish a relationship with them. How is that going to get started? Are you going to send them some canned spam freaking email? Are you gonna write them the same letter, the same little note in class and toss it to them that you wrote the last 20 girls? I don't know, maybe you will, but I suspect that that's not going to work very well. I suspect that you are going to take this more seriously. You might be a little bit nervous, and you're going to think really carefully about what you have to say to that girl or that guy to get them to notice you, to get them to respond to you. You have to be different, and you can't be like everybody else. So your proposal is a communication that is intended to establish a basic relationship, and this is where it all begins. So you have to treat it as such, and that's why we have advanced proposal writing courses, because we have to get you to that next level, to where what you say starts a relationship, and that is immediately clear to the client that that is what you want to do, so that they feel comfortable and confident with you, and then they will come back and respond to you, and you can take that next step forward. So that's what I've got for this one, and I will see you in the next lesson.